Oh, do I have to click to start? Okay, cool. Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I use Postgres. Yeah. So today I want to talk about community, because Postgres is a community. It's a lot of the reasons why we're here, and I want to talk about how to build a community. My grandfather, may he rest in peace, was a very active organizer in his heyday, and he said the key to grow a community, it's all about the people. If you want people to do something, you need to get them together, get them believing in what you're doing, and from there you can share the message and grow, make your voice heard, and get done what you need to get done. What we need to get done is to get everyone using Postgres as much as possible in the most efficient way possible. So we're going to use a case study to talk about how to do that and create a simple 5-step program. So I've been active in the New York City Postgres community as one of the co-organizers, and through the years we've grown to be one of, if not the largest user group in the world. We're going to talk about how we did that and hopefully share a formula that will help you grow your local Postgres community as well. Because of course in New York we have the advantage of having 60 million people in our metro area. We should be the largest. So step 0, a community may already exist in your area. If you go to the postgres.org website and look up the various user groups, you can perhaps find one that's already there. Maybe it's not as active as it could be, and you can go and help grow it as well. Or you can join, because look, we all need help. We all are very busy in our day-to-day lives. The more people help spreading the word about Postgres, the better. Then the first thing is you need beer. Why do you need beer? Because it's a nice summer day outside in Boston? No. You need beer to attract people who've been in the Postgres community a long time. This is important, because it always helps to bootstrap your community with people who've been working with Postgres a while, because they're happy to share the best practices and the tips and tricks and who they can bring in to help grow the community. Now, as I show this next slide, I didn't realize that he was going to be a judge. So Simon, I'm not trying to kiss your ass, but with enough beer and enough convincing, you can get one of these longtime Postgres contributors to come speak at your local user group. Why is this important? Because one, they're going to bring a lot of great ideas about the latest happenings in Postgres in the world, and it's also going to help you establish your community presence. You can promote your meetup on meetup.com, on the Postgres mailing list from the Postgres website, on your Twitter account, and it's going to help say like, oh wow, there's like really interesting things happening, let's say in Boston. I want to participate. I want to see like all these great technical innovations occurring. This leads to step 4. If you are going to organize a local meetup, you need to be consistent. The main reason why the New York City Meetup Group do is that we just did not go away. Every single month we had a meetup, we had a new topic. And because people were becoming more knowledgeable about Postgres and also more aware that they could share their knowledge about Postgres with others, it was very easy for us to get a pool of talks. From some ideas, because it's always good to have something to bootstrap on. What's new in Postgres? What can you do in Postgres? How does organization use Postgres? And nowadays we see, how do I further extend Postgres? How do I use non-relational data in Postgres together? Also, it's good to hear why an organization moved to Postgres, but also sometimes organizations move away. This is occurring less and less these days, but as a community, we do want to understand why Postgres might not be right for someone, and if there's something we can do to help it make the right choice in the future, help it be the right choice in the future. When all else fails, have some beer, especially in the summer. Go outside, enjoy some sunlight. So step 5 is, once your community is really grown, you can have a conference or a PG day. For example, this is what's occurring in Boston right now. And this is a great way to bring a whole international contingent upon your community and everyone sharing ideas and their love of Postgres and how to make it better. Which ultimately means there's a lot more beer, so much you need an elephant to carry a keg. Thank you.